Hi guys, welcome to Flying Grip Academy. Today we are going to discuss how to create a database in MySQL and how you are going to retrieve the database using JSP page. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create a database called student. So now I am going to open MySQL. So here I am going to open the MySQL command line, and here I am going to research this one, and I have researched this one. So now I'm going to type the password. Root of the rate 123 is the password which I have set. So now I'm going to create a database, and the database I would like to create is student. So now I'm going to create a database. So student is a database name. So now I have created a database successfully. The next step, you need to use the database. Okay, so now we need to use student database name only. We should not give the database. So now you have changed the database successfully. Now what I am going to do is I am going to create a database, and you have already created the database, and you are going to create the student details. Student details is the name of the table which you are going to create. So now you have successfully created a table. So now if you are going to describe the table student details, so now you can able to see what are the fields you would like to write. So student id is the name of the primary key which we have set, and student name which we have given varchar as 20, and student address which we have given, and it is also varchar 20, and similarly student phone number varchar 15. So now we have set student id as a primary key. So now I'm going to insert the values into the table. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert into student values. So now one row is affected. Similarly, I would like to change these particular values over here. So here I'm going to type 1234, and here I'm going to type another name worker, and here I would like to type change the phone number. So now I have copied this content, and I have pasted it here. So now I have inserted two records inside the table. So now if you are going to student details, so that it is going to show whatever the records which you have inserted inside the table. Only two records you have inserted inside the table, and now by using a JSP program you are going to retrieve these particular records from the Netbeans. Here we are having a program. Here we are using a document type HTML public, so which we are using a W3C transactional database. So now here we are going to use a particular import package. So import java.sql.star, because we are using a SQL queries in order to retrieve the database. So next we are using a import java.io.star, so that it is going to import the Java IO packages. So next here we are going to write the HTML. So within the title is retrieve the data from the student details. So now we have closed the header section and the body section begins. So now here we have mentioned body BG color equal to blue. Otherwise, if you want to mention some other color, you can mention. And font size is green, and it is going to display the message welcome to Flying Grip Academy. And the next here we have given a BR tag in order to give the line break. So next, font size equal to 12 and color equal to yellow. So among that it is going to show the retrieve, this page retrieves data from the table. So now here it is also printing the from database as per choice, so by breaking the line. So now here within the JSP tag we have given the int current equal to 0. So initially we have given an initialization value current equal to 0. So now we are going to establish the connection. So initially the connection object connection is equals to null. So now here we are going to use the connection string. The string connection URL, it is going, connection URL is a variable which is going to store the URL connection. Here we have given JDBC MySQL and the local host 3030 and student in the database which we have created. So now we have closed the tag and again we are going to type the form. So now what we are going to do is we are going to save this program retrieve.jsp. So this is the action which is going to invoke the method, and the method we are using is do get. So get is a method which we are going to use. So now if request parameter is hidden or null, so at that time it is going to show current equal to integer.parseInt. So it is going to get the parameter which is hidden. Next, here we are using a statement object. Statement is initially we have defined a null and we are using a exceptional handling code. Here we are using a try block. Within the try block we are going to dump a risky code inside the try block. So now here we are going to declare class per name com.mysql jdbc.driver so .new instance. It is going to retrieve the data. Next we are going to create the connection object, so which we have declared as a string. Connection equal to driver manager dot get connection. So where we have given the connection URL, the connection URL is JDBC MySQL localhost 3030 which is a student. So now here we are going to type the root and the password. So here what I am going to do is root@123 is the password which I have set in the database. Next, here the statement we are using statement equal to connection dot create statement. So which we have created initially. The statement, among that statement is an object or a variable which we have declared. So now that by using that particular statement, connection dot create statement. So next we are using a result set object rs. So here we have created a result set object which is rs. So now by using this particular rs, we are using a statement.execute query. So select star from student details. So actually we have given a select star from student details, so which is going to show the specific details over here. This particular data should be retrieved by using a JSP. Now we are using a for loop. By using a for loop, it is going to get initially I equal to 0 and I less than and increment the I. So what is current? Current is going to get the integer.parseInt request.get parameter, the particular parameter which we are going to pass, so that is going to be retrieved. So next rs.next is going to execute this particular query. So what are the next details of a particular row and column which is residing in the table? If not rs.next, so then it is going to print sorry, the data is not found, only few records are in the database. Else, so now within the tabular manner it is going to print we have given a color magenta and here it is going to print in the tabular manner, so we have given a table here. Table style and background color which we have given is a magenta and width is 30% and tr is a table row, and here we have specified the data, so width is 50% and here width is equal to 50% rs.get int 1. Here we are giving a percentage, so whatever the it will be keep on incrementing the record. So next here it is going to get the name, city, phone number. So rs.get record string 2, string 3 and string 4 up to string 4 number of columns it is going to retrieve. Basically we have given 4 number of fields which are student ID, name, address and phone. So these are the four particular columns we have given. So that are the columns it is going to show. So finally we are going to close the table and input type equal to hidden. So now it is going to have a value and current plus 1. So it means it will be incrementing the value or row record by 1. So now input type equal to submit and value next record. So if you are going to click the next record and it is going to show the next record on the table. So finally we are going to close the form, and if any exception is caught, so then it is going to print unable to connect the database. And finally we are going to write the cleanup code and rs.close, connection close, statement close and connection close, and finally the tag is closed, font is closed and form body HTML. So now what I am going to do is I need to first the name of the program is retrieve. So retrieve.jsp. So go to the Netbeans and go to the project, and here I am going to create one particular file under the web pages, new JSP file. So the name of the project which I am going to use is retrieve. So finish. So now you can able to run this program, run file. So now click on OK. Now it is going to show retrieve JSP. The first record is shown, Pradeep Anantapur, and the color is this one. And if I click the next record, and it is showing Divakar, Anantapur and another thing. So now we will change this particular font color because it is showing in a different color. So now here instead of blue, I will type some color KM. Once again you need to run the file. So now the font has been changed. It is going to show welcome to Flying Grip Academy. This is page retrieves the data from the table. And now if you are going to click the next, and it is going to show the different manner of the table. In this manner, you can able to retrieve the data from the database. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.